the recording I posted of my narcissistic ex talking to me makes your brain hurt. You and me both. But one of the reasons I wanted to pick up this comment is because that's exactly what emotional and psychological and mental abuse is. That's what it looks like. It is constructed to exhaust you over the course of the conversation. These conversations that this comment is posted on, it's just like one of literally thousands of conversations that were just like this with my narcissistic ex. I was with him for 6.5 years, and I would say it was most nights for about 3 to 4 hours. And they're constructed to just wear you down so that you're just saying, okay, whatever you want, like literally whatever I need to say for this conversation to end. There's no amount of like coming to some sort of clarity or coming to a compromise or whatever. It's just literally you just need to tell them whatever it is that they need to hear so that they will STF you. You go into survival mode in these kinds of conversations. Or on the flip side, some people will have reactive abuse and completely explode. Sort of depends on your trauma response. For me, 9 times out of 10 with my narcissistic ex, I had a freeze response. You can hear that freeze in my voice. Some people have a flight response where they will leave. Some have a fawning response. Some have a fighting response. You might have a little bit of each of those trickled in. But that is your nervous system trying to figure out how do I, as your nervous system, defend you, body and mind. And that trauma response gets really lodged inside of you for a long time. And it's so important that if you feel like you're having a trauma response to someone on a pretty consistent basis who you're in a relationship with, you really need to dissect that and understand that. Your nervous system is telling you that you're not safe. For me, I knew that that's what my nervous system was telling me, but like logically speaking, I was like, but he's not yelling at me. He's not physically hurting me. I had no idea at the time just how detrimental mental and emotional abuse could be. Just because you can't see the marks on your body physically on the skin does not mean that it's not leaving marks inside of you. In fact, in many ways, it can be more damaging. If you find yourself in a relationship where you're always having these conversations where you're constantly confused, your brain is hurting, all those kinds of things, that's the kind of relationship it's probably time to move on from.